So this is the second episode of The Founder, and we are at this absolutely stunning location, which is the Spice Route. And with me, I have the incomparable Abigail Bisogno. Abigail,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Absolutely fantastic. First of all, before we actually start, what do you think of this car?
I love it.
It's
I love
stunning,
the
eh?
growl. It's the growl that I like.
So this is actually, it's very unique. Do you know why?
No.
Because this is a Lamborghini Gallardo, but it's gated, it's a manual. This is one of the last cars that came out like this with a proper Lamborghini 5-liter V8 engine.
Wow.
Yeah, this is actually like soos in Afrikaans sê hoendertande. So, Abigail, what this is obviously all about is finding out a bit more about you, but more so your love for business and your love for commerce and obviously your love for what you do. Right? So let's start off with the first question, which is, where did your love for business start?
I think I grew up on Fairview Wine Estate and literally watching both parents always working,
Really?
always busy. I mean, there was never a dull moment in our household. And I think I just emulated my parents. I wanted to be part of everything.
Yeah.
We packed figs. We delivered eggs. We collected acorns.
So you actually did the hard graft of work and stuff?
We did. We loved it. We were always involved. The three of us that grew up together, we were always doing something.
I'm assuming this is now you and your siblings?
Yes, me and my two brothers. And we've all been relatively successful in business. My brother Charles runs Fairview Wine Estate.
Beautiful.
Which
is right next door.
Right next door. He owns Spice Route with me. So we're business partners as well.
That's amazing.
I always had a vision. I mean, I was always desperate to leave school so I could start working. I really wasn't interested in
Studying
being a
really,
scholar, but I did go to college and I studied to be a fashion designer.
That is where your love for obviously fashion.
I love
also.
fashion.
Yes.
I'm a fashionista. I'm a farming fashionista.
I love that. That's actually a cool combination. You don't often see that, but it works on you.
It works. So I went to study fashion and straight from college I joined the Fashini group.
That's actually something that I wanted to hop onto you because I remember the first time that we met, I think it was 3 years ago, right?
Correct.
And you said something about the Fabiani brand.
Yes, I was the instrumental for TFG buying the Fabiani and G-Star brands.
Wow. So that's something that you could say that you also helped found, basically.
Yes, I was always the one looking for opportunities for the group. I was always looking overseas, always wanted...
Gaps in the market, that type of thing.
Yes. And I always felt that the Fashini group didn't have the upper echelon in fashion.
I get you.
And
like catering for that really sort
correct.
Of, yes, yes.
So grew up with Jeffrey Fabian, who's the founding member.
Wow.
I used to walk past the one Fabiani on my way to college, to fashion school.
Wow.
And I would stop in with Jeffrey and have a cup of coffee.
And they probably just chatted about fashion.
Fashion, retail, trends. He was like a mentor to me.
Wow.
And I'm best friends with his son, Aria Fabian. So we also have a connection, and through that we got involved in purchasing the Fabiani brand. Yes.
Love that. Absolutely love that. And then just tell me, expand a bit more on, you've obviously had other endeavors, not just obviously Spice Route and that type of thing, especially in the fashion industry.
Well,
what have
I
you done?
had a very long career with the Fashini group. I was there for 35 years.
That's a lifetime.
I started as a pattern maker in the design room. I became a designer. And the one day, one of the directors came along to me and said to me, we've got all this old fabric that we can't use.
Yeah.
You seem to have a knack. Can you turn this into something commercial? I was 20 and I turned all this funny fabric, and it was quite funny, into commercial items, and the buyers bought all of them. I cleared the entire stockroom.
That is amazing.
And that's when they recognized a certain talent of taking something that was not usable to making something useful. And they took me on my first overseas buying trip before I was 21 to buy fabric in Frankfurt.
Wow.
Because they said, this girl's got an eye. She needs to come with us.
And that is a skill, actually, to have that eye. And that's obviously your creative side. That actually,
Yes,
it's an outlet.
I studied art at school as well. I did fine art. But I loved commercial fashion. I loved fashionable product.
As you look always when I see you, very, very fashionable.
So it became like such an outlet for me, being able to use my creativity. But I have also got a numerical skill.
So you're good with the numbers. Good
so
with
it's the left-right brain combination that makes you commercially viable at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying. You kind of need that combination to be successful in business.
It's the mixture of the art and the science.
100%.
And I love numbers. I absolutely love numbers. So I learned the numbers side of the business. From being a designer, I moved on to buying, which is very numerical.
Yes, yes.
And it was just my favorite part of my career was being a buyer.
So basically all of this was a natural progression.
Yes.
The one fed into the other one.
Correct.
And basically it all culminated into who you are today almost,
Yeah, and I had the ability to travel, sometimes 6 times a year.
Wow.
To cover all the continents.
That's a blessing.
I loved it.
Oh, I can imagine. Seeing the new styles here and there.
Everywhere. I traveled the world. I went to the Far East many times. I went to India many times to buy. Europe all the time.
Yeah.
I used to go to New York a lot. So I kept up with all my friends that had immigrated and have now subsequently come back to South Africa, which is the irony. But I love travel. I mean, I would get up at 5 o'clock like I did on the farm. Everybody would be sleeping.
You were used to it, yeah.
I was walking the streets.
Exactly. It's like I said, it's a natural progression,
Yes.
basically. So we are at this establishment of yours, Spice Route.
Yes.
So what I think we should do now is head up, grab a cup of coffee, sit down and just speak about how absolutely fascinating this place is. How about that?
I'm very happy to do that. Ready for a coffee.
Let's go. Abigail, we are at this absolutely stunning establishment called Spice Route. It is so beautiful. When did you guys start this?
We bought it in 2011.
2011?
I was overseas on holiday and my brother called me, and I had always had in the back of my mind that I wanted to do more of a lifestyle occupation, more about experience and not just about product.
100%.
Because I think things were moving that way.
Yes.
He called me, we were in Indonesia, and he said to me, the farm next door, Fairview, is coming up for sale. Are you interested? I said, absolutely. Didn't think about it, didn't ask him what I needed to put down. I just knew that was where my head was evolving.
Was it a gut feel, you'd probably say?
Yes, 100%. I always knew that something more lifestyle, experiential, as I've said, would be something more interesting for me. I'd had 35 years in corporate.
You probably wanted to get out also.
By that time, I was on the main board of TFG.
Okay.
And it was a very stressful lifestyle.
I can imagine, yeah. As it is in corporate.
Absolutely. I mean, I'd been the managing director of Exact and then the managing director of the Fashini division. And then I was retail director in charge of American Swiss, Stearns, Fashini, Donna Claire, Africa.
So you basically had all the brands under you?
Not all, mostly the ladies wear brands,
yes.
Anything to do with women's fashion, and also the manufacturing of the Fashini group, which was a passion for me.
Of course.
Because I wanted to keep the jobs in South Africa and not buy everything out of China.
You probably work close with CMTs or so, like local CMTs, like that type of thing.
Hundreds of CMTs. And then in my tenure as managing director of Fashini, we started to purchase manufacturing. We bought our own factories. Thank you. So, yeah, it was a very productive time of my life. But when Charles said that to me, I knew that the winds of change were there.
To quote Harold Macmillan.
Correct. I had to embrace a new lifestyle, and I'm not going to say it was easy.
Of course not.
Because the transition from running from meeting to meeting, watching your clock every 3 minutes of the day.
It's stressful.
Yeah, but then when you slow down, like I have now, before you build up again, to be honest.
100%. I totally
Before
get that.
your new career and your new lifestyle starts to take momentum. But I've always loved farming, and I've always loved this kind of lifestyle.
And I'm assuming, obviously, you had a great love for the area because you were born here.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I have a house on Fairview. As I told you, my grandparents' home, my parents' home.
Yeah.
And I would bring the children here every weekend because I wanted them to experience my childhood and not just have a city life.
100%.
And they have the same love and are wanting to move to Paarl.
I literally had a conversation this morning with my partner with regards to the area, even Stellenbosch and Franschhoek, this whole Winelands area. It's the peace, it's the tranquility that I think is attractive.
It is, but sadly, I think Paarl is becoming very developed.
Yeah.
There are more malls here than I think there are in Cape Town. Everything's on your doorstep.
You don't need to go to town anymore.
No, you don't.
Which I think that's something that needs to be looked at, though. I think development should stop at a certain.
I don't know that it's going to stop.
It won't. There's too many people that want to move to Cape Town.
I speak to a lot of developers all the time, obviously because we've got a lot of property.
Yeah.
And they
Cheers.
Cheers. This is a very welcome cup of coffee.
It is, eh?
They are saying that Paarl is the fastest growing area in the Winelands, and literally it's because of the schools.
An interesting statistic that I read recently was that I think the percentage was 62% of millionaires in South Africa are moving to, either 62 or 46% are moving to the Winelands.
Because they're gated communities here as well.
And the level of the gated communities.
Valdevie is probably
Pearl
the
Valley.
best
Exactly.
institution like that.
Yes.
I mean, it runs like clockwork.
100%. And to see the development that has happened in Valdevie as well.
It's unbelievable.
And still happening, actually. It is crazy. But getting back to business and the farm and Spice Route, what was the name initially of Spice Route before it became Spice Route?
De Leeuwenjacht.
De Leeuwen, okay.
So the holding company is still De Leeuwenjacht.
Yeah.
But because my brother started Spice Route Wines in Malmesbury, it didn't have a face to the public. There was no tasting room.
Yes.
So that's why we decided to call this the Spice Route Destination.
Because I was going to ask you, where did that specific name come
came
from?
because the Spice Route Wines existed already.
Okay.
And that was like part of the Swartland movement in the wine industry. And he needed a tasting room and a place where the public could meet the Spice Route wine. So we called it the Spice Route Destination.
And I mean, if you look at the infrastructure and the environment of Spice Route as well, there's restaurants, there's a chocolate tasting room now, there's wine tasting. It's almost a culmination of a lot of different entertainment things. So it's almost like the spice of life. Variety is the spice of life.
Exactly, and it is a little bit of a route. We've got our map, which you can see in the office.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have a wedding destination if Drakenstein passes it.
Wow.
We're going to have a structure made from glass in the vineyard.
That's going to be absolutely
and
stunning.
And then the cottages.
Does anybody else know this yet?
No.
Is this the first?
This is so I'm making an appeal to heritage. To please, can I get this off the ground?
Guys, come on now.
My older daughter, who's still single, wants to be the first wedding there.
Okay, so we need to gun for this, guys.
So we need, the time clock is ticking. We need to get this off the ground. It's going to be.
I'll be the officiator.
Please, it's going to the accommodation is going to be luxury, but it's going to be farmified.
I like that. It's almost like a rustic retro feel.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
if you think about the Dorp Hotel,
it's
that kind of decor.
I love that, and obviously it'll have the Abigail touch as well.
There's no question about it. I've already got a storeroom full of antiques.
You see there,
right here.
just waiting to go in.
So I'm ready. Plans are about to go into for submission, and let's see. That's our next big thing.
That's amazing. And if we just look at it at business as holistic, right? What advice would you give young and up and coming entrepreneurs that want to do their thing, not necessarily in wines or anything, but just business in general?
I think for me, in having been in business for so many years, I think you have to have a passion for what you do.
Yeah.
You cannot be half-hearted about anything.
Yeah.
It's that commitment, that drive, that passion. And if you're not enjoying it,
then
how can you give it your 100%?
It's going to be a schlep for you every single day.
And that doesn't work.
Exactly.
That doesn't work. I had an absolute passion, and I still do, for fashion. I mean, I don't stop reading and researching fashion. Luckily, I do, because I can help Isabella and Emilia.
I was going to actually ask now, are you still involved in some fashion senses with businesses?
I do a lot of, I counsel quite a lot of young entrepreneurs.
That's amazing. So you actually literally give back in terms of advice and
I work with La Lela, which is an art foundation.
Yes.
A lot. I do all the art fairs for them. I do the booths. I set up.
That's amazing.
I do the fundraiser for them. And I interact a lot with the students as well.
Okay.
So I do have that interface. A lot of people come to me for advice, especially fashion people.
Yes.
And I'm very grateful to say that both my daughters are both retailers, both in fashion. They use me as a sounding board.
Love that.
So I never lose touch with fashion.
I think that is absolutely fantastic. But what I think we should do now also is just explore a bit more what the Spice Route has to offer. So I think let's take a walk inside and see what's happening.
Perfect, let's do it.
This coffee is amazing, by the way.
I know, I love
it.
It
Just hits the spot.
my husband always says the best coffee, you go straight to Neil Jewel.
Abigail, just like once again, Spice Route has so much to offer, and I don't think many people know exactly what all it has to offer. So maybe just tell us what it all has to offer.
Obviously the Spice Route wines, which comes from a farm in Malmesbury, but this is the face of the wine and present here to the consumers.
Chakalaka Spice Route.
That's our very famous red wine.
Really?
Yes.
This it looks.
Everybody loves chakalaka. It's my favorite dinner party gift, is to take Spice Route wines.
It smells amazing.
So we've got wine tasting, which we do with a sweet pairing and a charcuterie board. The charcuterie is made here on Spice Route by Mr. Neil Jewel.
So now this is where Fairview comes in with the cheeses, obviously, and stuff. It's like just
so everything works well together.
Yes.
And then you experienced the magnificent chocolate rim this morning.
That was lovely.
And we're very proud to have Africoa here, and that's the chocolate tastings. We're trying to make our chocolate tastings more educational.
Wow.
So to take them through a journey from bean to bar. So Ingrid, who you know that owns Africoa, is following our brief, and she's going to be doing that shortly, embracing a whole new chocolate tasting, being so much more educational. And then Brenda, which is straight above us, where we're sitting above the wine tasting.
Yes.
She has the most amazing delicatessen, and
I love that part.
Do you love it? I do too.
Because all the spices,
That's it.
That it's so fitting.
And we have magnificent spice mixing workshops. She runs a lot of workshops there. They're fantastic, very well frequented by the Paarl and neighborhood. She also blends all her own spices. She makes all kinds of relishes, mayonnaises, olive oils infused with all kinds of things.
And she sells that as well?
We sell upstairs, and then she sells to markets as well.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So that brand would be?
Behind, Brenda.
Brenda, okay, all right.
Her factory, I encouraged her to take the space of the old wine cellar behind her, so that she has a more integrated business model.
Yes.
So she didn't have to drive all the way up and down to a factory which was at the bottom of the road.
It's very clever, I like that.
So it's like a vertical operation.
Exactly.
You save time, you save money.
I think the key thing with that is, from a business aspect, if you think about it, it's cost effective.
Correct.
That's the thing.
And she's really reaping the reward of it now.
That's
she's
amazing.
Doing extremely well. And right in the corner, but we're going to move him, is our tea blender, Nagiro tea, and it becomes incredibly popular. Because not everybody drinks alcohol that visits a wine farm.
Of course, you need to sort of cater for.
We've got a few options for people that don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the tea tasting, we've got the spice mixing, we've got the chocolate tasting, we've got ice cream tasting. So
I saw that's at the start there when you come in, sort of.
He's going to be expanding shortly.
Wow.
And we're busy putting a proper kitchen in for him just above his little shop.
That's amazing.
So he does the most incredible fudges, sweets. And
is that his fudges that is at the chocolate room as well?
Yes.
I tasted this morning actually. Like the rooibos one is very good.
They're gevaarlijk, hè?
They are. Like you can't stop basically.
Once you've had one of the little balls, luckily I don't have a sweet tooth, but I noticed with my husband and my kids, they go mad.
It's a bit tricky, a bit dangerous.
Yeah. So we've got, and then of course we've got our pizzeria.
La Grapperia.
And everybody loves that place.
I was going to say that's almost like a staple, at Spice Street. Yeah.
And then I mustn't forget CBC. The beer is made here on the Spice Route.
Really?
Yes, the factory's right behind.
I never knew that.
You must go and have a look. It's insane.
I think we should actually like do a little tour there to showcase like
it's incredible.
So CBC is manufactured here.
Right,
and who runs that?
It's a foreign company, but Andy Kung works for them and is the managing director.
Wow.
Yeah. He's very much part of our village here.
So it's the entire obviously craft beer experience that
you can have here.
And that comes from here basically.
Yes. And they have an October beer festival.
Same like in Germany, so like Oktoberfest.
I always make sure that I'm here for that.
Oh, I can imagine.
And I support them. And Pizzeria does Grapperia does the food for them.
Wow.
And it's a fantastic experience with the Oompa band. You'll have to come this year. I'll invite you.
I was actually going to think we should actually create some content with that as well.
It really is fun.
That would be cool actually. Yeah. And then just regards to business wise, in the future, is there anything else, any industries that you would still love to conquer, that you'd still love to do?
Well, I have a passion for tablescapes. So I started a brand which has taken off, is now international and national. I have a brand called Tavola. My husband's Italian.
Why does that sound so?
Because you'll see my product everywhere.
It sounds very familiar.
It's around.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Wow.
I started it during the drought. When
the drought of 1844.
Everybody was... Just about. Everybody was mocking me for having linen napkins during the drought in our restaurants. It's like, okay,
but it's the quality, it's the feel.
So I manufacture 100% biodegradable serviettes. Now, because I've done so well with the serviettes, I've branched out into placemats, paper placemats, and now I'm about to launch paper plates.
Wow.
It's a very popular brand because
it's very visible.
It's luxury product.
That's exactly,
but it's completely reasonably priced. So you can gift somebody
a high quality.
The best quality, literally. I design most of the designs.
Really?
Yeah. I'm literally on my computer 24/7.
Just designing and looking for
things to interpret into tablescapes. I do tablecloths every now and then.
Yeah.
So I supply the likes of Poetry, or a very good customer. Yappy Chef's a fabulous customer.
Wow.
I had Yappy Chef here last week, and they're going to be buying spices from Brenda as well. We sell chocolate into Poetry. So I've kind of taken my little table business and I've expanded it into the Spice Route as well.
It's almost like a feeder into other businesses.
And it works because I can be the coordinator and add a little bit of design to whatever. I'm happy to do anything for everybody. Everybody laughs at me. I don't charge people for my time.
It's your creative outlet.
I enjoy it.
So this is actually another important point that I wanted to get to, and I think in business this is important also with regards to networking and also just keeping in touch, keeping that relationships going, because I think in business it's important to have that relationship firstly, but to then actually maintain it.
So I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Because I'm out virtually every night of the week.
What a life.
I'm lucky because I have two daughters that want me to be everywhere.
I get you.
So I go everywhere. Yeah. I can go to Baby, the nightclub in Seapoint that my son-in-law owns, and I'm fine there.
You'll fit in everywhere, basically.
I'm fine.
That's the thing.
I
like that.
I don't feel old and I don't feel out.
It's almost like you're a chameleon. You can just fit in everywhere.
I love going places. I go to most art exhibitions. I go everywhere. I'm everywhere. And I know a lot of people.
But like I said, that's the key to having a good network.
And I really do enjoy people. And my husband loves people more than me. So where I want a night in, he'll want a night out. So we always out.
I get you. That's amazing. And one important question that I want to ask you is with regards to you as a person. What makes Abigail Bisogno Abigail? What do you think is your essence? If you can put that into a phrase or into a sentence.
I think primarily I like to have fun.
Yeah.
That's my number one driver.
that's like it's the fun element.
Yeah, I mean, even in business.
Yes.
I had
it
so
must
much
be fun. It must be interesting.
And that's what I said to you earlier. If you're not going to enjoy it, don't do it.
100%.
Because it's soul destroying, and I've watched people become soul destroying.
And it takes your, I would almost say, your fire for life out of you. Actually,
it does.
Yeah.
I've seen many people in business become totally drained. And I'm never going to be that person.
Correct.
Because I can't survive like that.
And also, I think what's an additive for you as well is because your finger is in so many different pies, you'll never get tired of.
I've literally, my Pilates teacher laughs at me because she says to me,
You do Pilates?
3 times a week.
That's amazing.
She says, have you ever yawned in your life? I said, not really. I'm not a yawner. I don't get tired easily.
Really?
No. If I'm home, I'll go to bed early. I mean, I love watching sports
of course,
as well.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
That's one of your things. So are you following the Soccer World Cup at the moment?
I followed the soccer. I took a bit of a break after Bafana lost. I nearly died. I was so gung-ho for that.
Yes, exactly.
I'm now watching between the soccer and the Wimbledon.
Yes.
And I've made a deal with one of my dear friends here and my friend who lives between Portugal and London.
Yeah.
We are going to Wimbledon next year. So he's right there. He's got to find the tickets.
So that's my thing. Also, if you look at, let's say, centre court, and you see how everybo's dressed and how they're looking, how cool is that? Oh, the gents in the double-breasted. Naomi Osaka, how she came out with a
statement.
Wow.
No, so that's like, I've never played tennis. I was a big sportswoman in my life.
What did you play?
I was a gymnast and a swimmer.
So very flexible.
Yeah.
That's
not
obviously
so
why
flexible anymore. You saw me getting that Lamborghini. But so I've got so much going on. I never get bored. I don't know what and I read. I'm a voracious reader.
That's a very good sign of intelligence also, because your mind keeps active. Obviously, as you get older, you want that. You want your mind to stay active.
I love reading.
But also your body, because of the Pilates that you do, it obviously keeps you fit to a degree as well. The other thing that I've noticed about you since 3 years ago and up to now is your energy.
Oh, no, I've got hyper energy.
Your energy has not changed since the day that we met, basically. You're still the same.
I think I've got more energy now than I had in my 30s.
Really?
Yeah. You know, you get drained in your 30s because you're running a career, you have children.
And you're possibly doing things that you don't want to.
There was a lot going on. I've renovated my house, which I've been in for 30 years.
Wow.
Not moving out of there. And so we've done a lot of stuff in our lives.
Exactly.
So now I'm not going to renovate again. Well, maybe not. So you've got more time to be yourself.
Exactly.
Literally.
This is I think the essence of life is doing what you love.
I'm literally having the best time of my life.
That's
if I be
amazing.
honest with myself, this has been my best time.
So on that note, I would like to cheers with you and say thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure. It's wonderful to be with you, and it's been a success since we met 3 years ago.
And may there be many more. And
there will be.
Exactly. I love it. Thank you so much for your time, Abigail.
Thank you.
Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, I just shot another episode of The Founder, and I am here at the stunning Spice Route Estate. I just shot with the owner, Abigail Bisogno, and they are so generous. They are giving away 1,000 Rand for the next 3 weeks to one lucky person. So what you need to do is to go onto this account, like this post, share it, and then also follow the We Care account. Remember, because Spice Route cares.